Final game of season 2002, certainly for the Bulldogs. Can the Bombers live to fight another day?
2004, Brian.
2004. Solomon. Kick inside 50. Lloyd! Needs 7. An opportunity for finals today. Matthew Lloyd comes in. Kick is among off the boot. Shocking looking ball, but he's got it.
And the Bulldogs yet to have a touch. Well, there's their first, and Cooney got crunched into the ground. Eagleton in game 150 tries to break clear. Look at that. Darcy percent upon the Bombers have certainly come out of the blocks. West, who racks them up against the Bombers. Power. The ball coming up to Gilby from Robbins it was. Now Watson, kick. Robbins, the player, getting the handball out, but it's coming back, and the free kick will go the way of Essendon. But this is a big kick coming up for Mark Johnson. The perfect start for the Bombers. 2 thrusts forward and 2 goals on the board. The opening 2 plays of the game. Essendon away to a flyer.
Laycock brought the ball down, all Dogs. Darcy, the ruckman, with the clearing spiral that gained about 70 metres to centre half forward. Brad Johnson, McVeigh led him to the ball. Did nicely on his familiar left boot. This one's a little bit long for Hill. Grant got a piece of it over the back to Bolton. Handball further afield. Mark Johnson's already kicked one. Here's goal number 2. Got it.
'50s, 2 rebound 50s.
Yeah, they can't let him run free across half-back, the Bombers.
Hill. Ooh. Off the ground. Bullen in there. Cooney picked up by Bullen. Right foot snap. Don't tell me. Got it. Big goal for the Bombers.
The kick was a good one. Up to Johnson. Got a shove in the back. Umpire let it go, though. Picked up by Fletcher. The kick up to Johnson at full stretch. That's courage. Great play by Mark Johnson. Up the line again to Murphy. They're just chipping it. Oop, Murphy finds a bit of trouble, though. Nice composure, though, by this player, but he's taken on a couple of big guns there and lost it in the end. They don't step Dustin Fletcher on the boundary line too often. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Free kick off the ball.
The old days, if you came to Shepherd, you're almost a free hit, weren't you? Not so much these days. As Lucas kicks to the goal square. Lloyd from behind. Hill's there as well. And Big Hill's taken the mark.
To put the Bombers back in front. Got it. Bombers by a point.
Yeah, it's crowded, Brian.
Inside the centre square, just about all players forward of the centre circle here for the Bombers. McVeigh nudged Grant under the ball. How about that? Burst, West. West in one action, missed. Johnson, McVeigh, traffic. Evasiveness was good. Around the corner, Bolton. This to extend the Bombers' lead to 7 points. Looks pretty good off the boot. And has broken this tight passage of play with a goal to the Bombers.
Forward 50 for the Bombers. We've played 23 minutes. Inside 5 minutes left in the quarter. Once again, Johnson is having a blinder today. Kicks forward. And this bloke's having a good day too. Mark Bolton has... And 31-24 in his career. Bolton, a big one to give the Bombers a little bit of a room at the top here, and he kicks it beautifully. He's kicking nicely today. And Bolton gets his second, and the Bombers just kick clear. Has it on defensive 50, kicks up the line to Ramanaskas. McVeigh runs hard for Ramanaskas.
Ooh, nearly did it again, Raman.
McVeigh does it well. Now Hurd on the lead. Beautiful play for the Bombers from full back to half forward. Now the long kick forward by Hurd. It could be right to the line. Here might be a goal. Good bounce through. No. Holding.
Free kick.
And the free kick's going to Essendon.
Mark Johnson.
Just needs to take his time here, clear his head, run round and kick the goal, which he does, to give the Bombers their best break of the game.
Peveril riding him was West. Knocker off the ground by Ramanaskas, got it forward. Gilby overran it, allowed Hill to move in. Had a little trouble picking up, did well for a big fella in the end. Left foot kick, Hurd on the lead. Will arrive first, traps it nice. Takes Boyd on, turns around, chipping ball, perfect football. That's exactly what James Hird should have done with the one before. Here he is, just 25 metres out. Very slight angle. Kick on the way. This time Lloyd's got it. He's got goal number 2. The Bombers 21 points up.
Kicks off the side of the boot, might come off. It does. Big Bandy marks it 10.5 forward. Holds it up in the air a long time. And Sean Wellman shows that he's still got plenty of football left in the next few weeks.
Thank you, Gary. Ball back in the middle, McVeigh. Mark Johnson will mark and give to Haynes. Wants to work back onto his right boot. Now the centering ball. Here's Lloyd!
Great kick.
It was. To extend the Bomber lead back out to 21 points. Lloyd kick on the way. It's tied. He likes it. It's there. Lloyd's got 3. Lisa likes it. To 50. Bowden and Fletcher, 1 out. Both had a piece of each other. Watson gets hold of the ground level ball. Now Lucas starting to run a little more here, the Bombers.
Mark Johnson.
Ramanaskas. Johnson wanted it over the top. It was a little late coming. Gee, slow to turn to Smith. Allowed Johnson to mark. McVeigh. Here comes Hird and Lloyd. Lloyd!
Now it's getting interesting, Brian.
Directly in front. Virtually no wind. Kick on the way. Got it. Lloyd's got 87 and the Bombers extend their lead.
Ben Harrison is going to be the dangerous player because Scott Lucas refuses to go with him, so they should look to Harrison instead of kicking it down Lucas's throat.
Coop streaming down the middle.
Harrison was off. He put some distance between him and Lucas, and they elected to kick it to him.
Good footballer for Werribee as well in the VFA competition, known as the VFL. McVeigh picks up. Handball's out to Justin Murphy. Murphy kicks to the middle of the ground. That's a beautiful kick. Opens it right up for Wellman. Wellman keeps going. He's looking for Lloyd. Now he decides to go wider, still out to Johnson. Johnson gets it on the hop, comes back inside. He'll kick long. Lloyd's got 1 on 2 to beat. Goes up, gets his hands, off hands, Pebble for the goal for the Bombers. Bulldogs aren't going to kick another 37 points more than what Essendon will for the rest of the game, you'd think. But the game in the balance and a bit of self-preservation may be creeping in as well.
Possibly.
This could end it all, though. Over the top to Lloyd. In he goes. 88 goals! Needs 2 to draw level. Mercury concedes ground. Back to Welsh. They can go right around the boundary line now. They've lined up. Lucas decides to go long to Hird. That's a beautiful kick. Bulldogs were expecting the short of the Welsh. Now the lead from Lloyd. Hird looks for him, and Lloyd's nearly got it. He just stopped on his run. He might get another go here. Haynes decides to have a shot from the pocket himself. Why wouldn't you? Haynes has kicked an absolute beauty.
Here go the Bulldogs. They've got space out on this side of the ground. Bandy. Chipping ball. Eagleton will drive it long. They'll go inside. He nailed from behind. No awareness. That was what was coming from behind there. Eagleton. Mark Johnson to Lloyd. Lloyd handballs off. Gives it back. Stanton will mark. And Lloyd says to him, "You kick the goal, young man." Take it back out to 19 points. Stanton.
Well done.
Kick looks very, very solid indeed. And I think the Bombers are home now. They lead by 19.
If the ball can go the length of the ground here.
But here we go. The build-up again. Welsh, they need a free-flowing ball forward, and they've got it, the Bombers.
Good hand.
Because Murphy's going to mark them in the middle. Now Lloyd's 1 out in the 50. No one within 30 metres of him. Lloyd over the top, couldn't get it done. Off hands, Bombers will get it done, though. Hill will run to the open goal. Victory for the Bombers. Right into our microphone. Tacks the ball, lost track of it just for a moment. Ground level ball, so Mercury work it wide. Bullen dragged the ground. Haynes in a hurry to get rid of it. Gilby head over the ball, won it, squeezed it. Cooney went without it. They can do it again. This time Bullen. Look at the players running forward this time. Here comes Lloyd again. Bassett. Lloyd! Still not done with Lloyd yet with 3 1/4 minutes on the clock. Lloyd for goal number 89 to be just one behind Fraser Gerrick. Lloyd comes in. Distance not a problem. It's tight.
Whoa.
It's home. Lloyd's got 89.
But most importantly, though, for Essendon, congratulations on making it through to another finals series. Essendon played the last 6. They've never played 7 consecutive final series. In the meantime, Patrick Bowden comes in and ends his season with a point. And Matthew Lloyd finishes the season on 89 goals, having kicked 6 goals, 3 this afternoon.